Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about Lego. Glad to have you with me today. I do appreciate it, and I hope everyone is doing well. Well, the first thing I want to do today is I want to showcase you the parts order that I just recently got, that I showed you the box from last video, and it's actually quite a bit of parts, so let's take a look. First thing first, we got 500 2x4 black tiles. Those are for the railroad, the raised railroad, for changing the color, as I told you about. Then we got some 1x6s in white to replenish the ones that I used on the last train station. We have 1x2 tiles in white. Those are to replace the yellowed ones. We have some 1x4s in bright green. I'm going to build a building out of those. I'm not going to tell you which building it's going to be yet, but that's what those are for. We have some garage door pieces there. Like I said, I ordered for my my garage to finish that, the third door. And then we have some blue 3x6 doors. Some blue tinted 3x6 doors. Then we have some corner pieces in white. We have these guys here, which are the pieces that they're equivalent to a brick, but you can clip things onto them in the middle. So that's what makes them pretty cool. We have 2x2 tiles in white, plenty of those. These telescope pieces that I almost ran out of last time when I was doing the railings on the train stations. So I got some more of those. We got, let's see here, 1x1 plates in white. Those 1x3 with the doubled stud jumpers that I had in dark gray. I got them in light gray. We got some 1x4 plates in dark brown. Those are be for the same building that I told you the light or the bright greens for. Then we got some 2x2 jumpers in dark azure. Got some 1x1 plates in bright green, 1x1 tiles in white, 1x1 plates in dark brown, and 1x1 tiles in dark brown. Then we have 1x1s in, what is this called? It's not bright yellow. It's cool yellow. Yeah, cool yellow. Because I discovered that they had 1x1s, 1x2s, 1x4s, and 1x6s on the pick-a-brick wall. So I'm like, well, maybe I can build something out of that color too. It's the cool yellow. So I got 1x1s there, and I got 1x2s. Then I got 1x6s over there, and 1x4s also in that cool yellow color. And then also we have 1x8 plates in dark brown. Some of the telescope pieces in light gray. Some of those 1x2 plates in bright green. Some of those 2x2 tiles that say Lego. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. And then the 1x1x5 pieces for columns for supports in light gray. And there we have 1x2 bricks in bright green. 1x3 bricks in bright green. I couldn't get any 1x1 bricks in bright green on the pick-a-brick wall, unfortunately. They didn't have them in the bestseller list. So if I need them, I might have to get them from Bricklink. Then we got some 1x2 masonry bricks in white. Some 1x1 snot bricks in dark azure. 1x1 snot bricks in bright green. So if I could actually use these for 1x1s, if I just turn them around and face them to the inside, if I just need a regular 1x1 or something. If it comes to that, but I'd rather not do that. Then we got 1x4 plates in bright green. We got some 1x4s in bluish green. And some 1x6s in bluish green. Then we got 1x4s, or more 1x4s in bright green. I guess that's the second bin. And then we got some money pieces. We got 50 $100 bills in Lego money. So that's $5,000 in Lego. That's the first time I've ever had any Lego money. So we'll do something with that. And I think that's about it. Well, except for 1x1s plates in bright green, and then minifigs. I got some more minifig stuff. This is all new. I got torsos, legs, hair pieces, hats, and some more guitars, some squirrels, some fiddles and some basses, some cups, an axe, a couple of axes, some sledgehammers. Yeah, a lot of some kittens, a lot of accessories, minifigs and accessories for minifigs, a lot of heads. So those are I'm just gonna add those to the minifig collection, obviously. So then when we need minifigs, we'll have plenty to choose from. Got a couple of those pink bags. Yeah. So that's basically the whole haul, the parts haul, which is about 4,000. I'm wanting to say 4,800. I think I said 4,400 before, but it's 4,800 approximately parts for like maybe 4,797 or something like that. So there you go, parts haul. That's the latest. Check it out. Actually, no, I missed a couple of pieces. There's some plates, 16 by 16. There's 10 of those in light gray, and also 10 16 by 16 plate in white. And we got some of those 2x2 by 3 pillars in white, and some of those 5 by 6 windows also to this parts collection. Now, the next thing I want to talk about today is yet again the raised railroad. And I got a suggestion in the comments of putting yellow on the outside tiles with black in the middle. What do you guys think about that design or that particular color pattern? So I put it on there just to try it out. Then of course we have the black and gray, and then we have black and black. Black and black. Yeah. So which one do you like? What do you guys like the best? I like either the black and yellow or the black and black. I don't know if the black and gray. That still seems a little boring to me. So let me know in the comments between these three choices which one you like better: black and yellow, black and gray, or black and black. And then we'll implement that on the whole raised train line. Next thing I want to do is I want to attempt to build a roof of sorts over top this walkway from the train station to the parking garage. So like I said, I want to do it similarly to the way I did these roofs on the train stations, except obviously not as big and not on an angle, but just straight across. So I'm thinking it's going to be too wide. It's going to hit the train because it's going to be wide enough to hit the train. So I'm going to have to make it high enough to where it doesn't hit the train. So let's get busy on that and let's see what we can do. All right, folks. So I've got the basic beam in place now. This is what's going to hold up the roof. Basically, just like I said, just like the other roof where it's got studs on both sides of this snot brick in the middle. So I'm going to put a panel on this side, a panel on that side, and that'll cover up most of the walkway here. I'm wondering though if I should put it farther over towards the train station instead of, well, then again, I don't think the panel would fit in between here and here if I took it over any farther. So the other thing I'm looking out for is to make sure the train would go underneath it here, which it will. So we should be in good shape there. So let me go ahead and add the panels and see what it looks like. All right, guys, what do you think? You think I should have used the clear panels, or should I have used white or gray panels instead? I think it looks pretty cool with the clear ones, just like the roof over there. Yeah, so what do you think of my little train station roof here? I mean, it covers the track almost as much as it covers the sidewalk over there. But as you can see here, though, I can't move it much this way because there's not enough room between there and the station, except for, well, especially because I'm going to put on a slope and some tiles and stuff on this side, so that makes it even tighter. So I don't think I can move it over any, but I am going to go ahead and do like I told you before. I'm going to take out these 1x and put in 2x2 tiles there to cover up this, well, put 2x2 tiles in there and then put the yellow line here to cover up that green. So, but like I said, I'm going to put on those slopes just like these right here. Those on down here and on this side, and then tile the middle, and this thing will be complete. So let me get that done and do a little bit of rearranging down here on the bottom, and we'll check it out. Well, I haven't quite got my ground modifications done yet, but what do you think of my finished roof? Yeah? Look pretty good? I think it looks pretty awesome with the curves, slopes on it on both sides. Yeah, looking down through there, definitely covers up the walkway, does it not? The only spot that they might get wet is walking in between the station and the roof there. Sorry, can't cover everything, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I could move it over another stud, maybe, or two, maybe 2 studs over. You think I should do that? Yeah, maybe I will do that, just so it covers more of the of that area there. Let me try to do that. Actually, you know what? I can't move it 2 studs. I can only move it 1, because if I moved it 2, I'd be into the sidewalk there, and I don't want to move that. So I'll move it over 1 stud, then do my ground modifications, and we'll come back and see what it looks like. All right, folks, what do you think? I added all my barriers back. This time I put barriers down here up to this point and over this point, and then left it open right here. So that's where they board the train at. Then I put a barrier down there. I put a yellow line all the way down through here. So that's where they have to stand behind before they board the train. And then the roof covers, I moved it over 1 stud, so now it's real tight up against the train station, so they shouldn't get leaked on there. So I think we're in pretty good shape. What do you think? Let me know your opinions in the comments. I also had to put the minifigures back as well. But overall, I think it looks pretty darn good. Yeah, your opinions are welcome, of course. All right, so the last thing I want to do today to kind of wrap things up is that I want to run the train, at least the elevated train anyway, see how it does underneath the roof and all that stuff. So let's fire it up. All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up for today's video. I do appreciate you taking me along. And as always, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button as well. It really helps out the channel. One thing I'd like to say before I wrap it up is I want to thank you, each and every one of you, for your kind words and your condolences regarding my cat Milo, the one that just passed away that I told you about last video. So that really is appreciated. It means a lot to me. So thank you for that. And yeah, so your comments are obviously welcome in this video, talking about what you think about my new roof and the color of the the train tracks and the new parts or whatever you want to comment about. It's all welcome. So until next time, please take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day. And remember to keep imagining, keep creating, and keep building. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.